Hey party superstars! I wanted to share a quick video with you guys on some recruiting tips because quite a few of you have been asking me the last couple of days how I recruit. I know I do have other videos out there on YouTube and I do have a training in the training center, so I hope I don't repeat this for some of you, but I thought it was really important to share this with you guys. I wanted to start off with it's only going to be about a 10-minute video, guys, and I wanted to start this off with a motto that I go by. It's a saying that I found a couple weeks ago or a couple months ago. I really love it. I don't know who wrote it, but it says, "Excuses are nails that will build a house of failure." We are the only people that stand in our way of success. I have found through the years there's so many excuse makers out there. We need more excuse busters. Fortunately, on our team, we have a lot of excuse busters, and those are the people that are working hard who either A, have points on the board for this cruise, or B, who are working hard to get that. So I'm so excited for you guys because I really want you guys to come along with me so bad. I want you guys to see what I've seen. I want you guys to meet Heidi and Orville and see how amazing this company is from the inside. They're really great people. So anyhow, I want to start out by saying, recruiting. Who do you recruit? Well, number one, the people closest to you, your family and friends. Why wouldn't you, right? Why wouldn't you share this great opportunity with them? It's not going to take away from your sales at all. It's actually going to help your business grow and for you to become a bigger success. So the other way is craft shows. If you go and spend $25, $30 on a craft show and you meet, say, 20 people, it's a total success and it's worth your money, because guess what? Out of those 20 people, 1 to 2 statistics have shown will say yes to talking to you more about your business and joining your team. So another thing people miss out on, though, at craft shows is actually meeting the other vendors. That can be one of the most important things, not only because they're going to tell you about other vending events in your area and share that with you, but I have befriended them on Facebook, and a lot of times what happens is Scentsy sells more than any other company, hands down, every event I do. So they're watching me sell all this Scentsy, and they're seeing how much fun I'm having, and they're seeing my enthusiasm, and then they are Facebook friends with me, and they're seeing my success, whether big or small. I post it on Facebook, and they're wondering what they have to do to join. They see that we're having a join special, or they know that busy season for their business is slowing down, and they see that Scentsy doesn't really have a slow season, and they're like, oh, well, they have products that people come back for, and they're, there's different reasons for it. But the other thing is, you cannot make excuses for someone else. Don't judge them. So other business owners, doctors, lawyers, teachers, nurses, we have active duty military on our team, doctors, business owners. Those are the best people because they are people that have had goals before that they have accomplished. So why wouldn't you want people like that on your team? Let them decide if it's best for them. Don't you decide. You just offer the opportunity to everyone. The big thing for my business is Facebook. So I go and I join Facebook groups. I go join forums, mommy groups, Boston Terrier. I love Boston Terriers, so I go join those groups, Jeep groups, whatever it is. I go join them. I always, I post like when I get there, hey, I'm Andie, I'm from Virginia. Where are you guys from? I connect with them. I add them on my Facebook. Then they're on a forum where I'm constantly talking Scentsy and about my Scentsy success. So they are there. But I don't really, I start a conversation with them early. I don't really let them go too long. So I'll say, hey, thanks for adding me as a friend. I see that you live in Canada, or wherever they live. Canada's doing really well now, and I'm really looking at expanding my team there. Would you happen to know of anybody that wants to work from home? It's really been a great success for me, and I'd love to share it with you. I'll give you free stuff for referring them. 9 out of 10, they're going to want to know more. They're not going to send you anybody. They're going to want to know. So everyday routines. So I go to the doctor's office and I take a bag with some testers. I leave it sit up there and I say, ladies, why don't you smell all the new scents? No obligation. If you guys do want to have a party and everybody wants to order, you guys can split up all the hostess rewards. I'll go back, I'll give samples out to everyone, I'll pass out the catalog, and I'll say, hey, they have all the testers up there. You guys might want to take advantage of, your break and go up there and smell. Hey, how about, can I just leave it here for a week and you guys, mull over it, whatever. So that's a great way to connect with people, to get orders. There's a party for you, and you can connect with people. So 2 weeks from the day they order, I will call them and say, hey, it's Andie. I wanted to thank you for your order. I wanted to see if everything's okay with it. And I also wanted to share an opportunity with you. You might know somebody that would be interested in working from home like I do. It's really fun. Do you know anybody looking to make some extra money? Once again, if they're interested, they're going to say me. So everyday routines, how do I talk to people? People ask me all the time, well, what do you say to them? Well, I'm just nice to them. That's all you got to do is be nice to people and talk to people. So if I'm out and I see somebody wearing a Key West shirt, I might say, oh, I used to live there for 8 years. It's so awesome. I love that place. Or if, say they don't have anything on them that I can pick up that I can relate to, I might say, oh, here's an example. I might say, I love that necklace you're wearing, and then they'll tell me where they got it, or I'll ask, and then I'll say, you know what, I have some time later, because I work from home, so I can make my own hours. I might go and check that store out. Thanks for letting me know. Well, if you're standing there talking to them, they're going to be like, oh, what do you do from home? If they don't ask you, ask them, hey, what do you do for a living? That's going to spark a conversation for them to ask back, well, what do you do? So see how, I drop Scentsy in wherever I can. Something you need to remember, you need to be confident about this business and about yourself. If you're not, then you need to take measures to be confident. Because people want a lawyer. People want a leader that's confident. They don't want a leader that's really unsure of themselves. I also want to share with you a couple of things about what to do. So you meet somebody on Facebook, then what do, right? They say, I'm interested. You're like, oh, okay. Well, what do? Here's what you do. You schedule a call or a meeting with them and say, that's awesome. I'd love to answer your questions, because you can sell Scentsy better than any piece of paper that you're going to give them, or whatever document. You can sell Scentsy way better than any of that stuff, so you need to be the one to contact them and talk with them. When you're talking to them, I want you to remember it's all about them, it's not about you. So Scentsy is a 6-figure income to me, but it might not be that for somebody else. It might be $300 a month, it might be a new pair of shoes. You don't want to force what you want out of Scentsy on them. You want them to hit their own goals. So the other thing is, don't overshare. Don't overshare everything with them, because they don't need to know a lot of the nuts and bolts. Yes, you need to tell them they get a free website for free months. You need to tell them they start out as an essential consultant, and what the percentage is. And you need to tell them maybe their first couple of goals, shooting star, sensational, start for their 70 days, but you don't need to share tons and tons of information they really don't need right now, because you don't want to scare them off. Okay, so be enthusiastic, share your success with everybody. I don't care if you get a bracelet from Scentsy, or you get a phone call from Scentsy, whatever it is, you make a promotion, I want you to share it. You don't need to be a director or earn trips. I think I've proved that in my success. Right from the beginning, I was recruiting and I didn't have any trips and I wasn't a director. So, and guys, my husband is not a people person. He's a little bit shy, and he's recruited 2 people this year. He recruited somebody the other day. So I'm not telling you this because I don't want you to feel bad about yourself. I'm telling you this because you can do it. I have faith in you. I know you can. You just need to get out there and ask people. That's what brings me to my next point. So a girl that I asked to join our team a couple of months ago, I said, why did you join our team? And she said, well, The girl that used to sell next to me never in 2 years mentioned it to me, so I never really thought about it. But you asked me, so that really sparked me thinking about it. And I thought at that moment, I was like, oh my gosh, all you need to do is ask. And that is what really, I was like, what? So I just need to ask people, just 5 people a day or 10 people a week, whatever you can do. Spend 15 minutes a day. Whatever you can give, because your Scentsy business is only going to grow the more time you give it. So building relationships and connecting to people is number one. We all know that. We just need to be nice to people. We need to connect with them. We need to show them we can be a leader and they can trust us. Objections. I go by the whole method of feel, felt, found. I understand what you're feeling. I felt the same way, and here's what I found out. So I have people maybe sometimes that say, I can't afford it. I say, I understand how you're feeling. I felt the same way. I didn't have the money to begin either, so you know what? I went out and sold stuff on eBay and a yard sale site to get the money, and guess what? Here's what I found out. 2 weeks later, I made my money back. You know, you want to build confidence in them. You don't want to break them down, and you don't want to start arguments with them. Some people say, oh, too many people sell Scentsy. And yes, I want to be like, psh, psh, psh. Of course they do. Scentsy sells more than any other company. You know, we're the top 25 in the world. We need more reps. But other than that, not everybody's working their Scentsy business full-time. Most people work part-time business, and they you know, just do it for the discounts or whatever, for a hobby or whatever. So I don't say that. I say, you know what, I understand what you're thinking. I felt the same way. But when I started, people said that too, and now look at my success. So really it's not true. You really just want to let them know that you understand them. You don't want to make them feel bad about what they're feeling. Even though you know it's not true, it's still, you don't want to make them feel crappy about themselves. One yes is all you need, guys. 1 out of 10 people are going to, you know, say yes. They want to know more about your business, and that's all you need. That one person could be your next superstar director under you. You never know. I always tell people to give Scentsy 1 year of your direct attention. Not 1 year to make good money, because you can make good money, you know, within months. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying you need to really work it consistently and persistently for a whole year before you see full-time income. Some people have proven that not to be true. I was one of them. You know, I was an early bloomer, but everybody has their own pace, and that doesn't mean it's right or wrong. It's just whatever's best for people. I want you to know that I have faith in you. I know that you can do this, and I'm very confident that all of you can recruit at least one person this month. I know you can, because I see it happen all the time. We have shy people on the team. We have outgoing people. It doesn't matter. What do they have in common? There's 2 things. They're nice and they're friendly, and they're go-getters. They don't make excuses. They just go get what they want, and they don't let things get them down. Think of it like this. If you're out to dinner with someone and you're like, hey, do you want a bite of my food? And they're like, no, I'm all right. I don't like that. You're not going to be like, why don't you like it? What's wrong with it? What's wrong with me? What's wrong? No, 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 no. You don't internalize it, so why would you do that with your Scentsy business? If somebody says no, you move on to the next person, because you're going to hear yes eventually. Trust me, you are. Okay, I think that was it, guys. If I missed something, I'll put it on our team page, but that's nuts and bolts. You just ask, and you be friendly, and you talk to everyone. I hope you guys are going to be on this cruise with me. I'm so excited. In January, we're really going to need one, especially here on the East Coast, because it gets a little cold. I want to let you guys know I love you, and I have faith in you, and I'm super happy to have you guys here, whether you're new or you're old. It doesn't matter to me. One's like silver, one's like gold. You know, neither one's better or worse, because I like silver or gold both. It's just, I bonded with some of you because you've been here longer, but I also look forward to bonding with all of our newbies. So you guys enjoy your day. Let me know if you need anything. Let your sponsor know. Always train yourself in your workstation and on YouTube. I still take an hour a day to train myself. An hour a week to train myself. You could never be the all-knowing, so there's always something that you can learn. Love you guys. See you later.